G'day, my name is Luke Marchant. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Sydney, Australia. A few weeks ago I finished my first summer working here at Camp Hazen and I really enjoyed it, so I've stayed for a few extra weeks of post-season work. Kath Davies, our camp director, has asked me to make a short video describing the different program areas we do here at Camp Hazen. So if you're a new staff member, these are the places that you're going to be working for the summer. So if you want to see a video that I made also that does a tour of the camp, so it's a bit longer and it's a bit more inclusive, just click right here, just right there. If you want to see it, just click here right now. It's going to go in 3, 2, 1, it's gone. Okay, so you want to see the program areas. Right, let's be real quick. First stop is Quest. Okay, so the first program area that I'm going to talk about is Quest. Now Quest is one of our more interesting program areas that we do here at Camp Hazen, and it's one where you do stuff like high ropes, the giant swing, and then you do a lot of team building games. So you do it, the campers do it in their cabin groups. They don't split up for this one, and it's designed to try and unify the cabin. And so if you work in Quest, this rock behind me, right there, that rock is called Quest Rock. It's an imaginative name, and that's where you'll meet every lesson and every day for your classes, and the kids will sit here along the benches behind me and you'll get your class and you'll go off and do whatever activities you're going to do that day. So a really cool program area, and I think the kids really enjoy it. So right behind me is Stanley Lodge. Now at the base of Stanley Lodge we have these two green double doors. That is the entrance to Creative Arts. Now in Creative Arts, that was my program area this summer, so I have a bit of a soft spot for it. You do stuff like guitar, radio, clay, candle making, jewelry, all those kinds of cool things. And so inside there is where you do most of the stuff. I taught guitar up on the deck up there of Stanley Lodge. We do it outside, and also up behind me is the radio room. So we actually do have a fully functional radio room where we do lessons up there. So if you're a creative arts counsellor, this is where you're going to be spending all of your program time. The kids usually meet out the front here and then go inside, or like I said, if they're in guitar or radio, they'll go upstairs. But it's a pretty cool place, nice and chilled, relaxed, and it's nice and cool on the hot days. Okay, so if you're going to be in outdoor pursuits this summer, that is OP, you're going to be basing yourself out of this shed right here. It's on the side of Stanley Lodge. Creative Arts is just around the front there, and in this store we have the OP shed where they keep all like the gear, like the ropes and the mountain bikes and stuff like that. So in outdoor pursuits you do stuff like the climbing wall, the alpine tower, mountain biking, shelter building, fire making, all that kind of cool stuff. And it's a pretty interesting program area. You get to go out in the woods and do a lot of active stuff. So if you're going to be an OP counsellor, this is where you'll be spending most of your time. Now I am at the Waterfront, and you can see behind me the wonderful Cedar Lake. Now if you're working on the waterfront, obviously this is where you will be spending a lot of your time this summer. Now we do lots of stuff here like canoeing, kayaking, sailing, swimming, obviously, water mat, all these cool fun water games. And normally we have a resident camp dock just behind me here, and a day camp dock over that way, because like they split it up. And so if you're in resident camp you'll be here, if you're a day camp you're over there. And the boathouse is behind me. That's where they keep a lot of the gear, as well as over in this shed behind me here. So yeah, if you're on the waterfront, obviously this is where you'll be spending your time. So if you're in land sports this summer, the shed behind me is going to become your home. This is the land sports shed. It's where we keep all the equipment for the land sports games. You do stuff like soccer, gaga, archery, skateboarding, volleyball, I don't know, pillow polo, basketball, tons of different stuff on land sports. It's really cool. It's one of my favourite ones. And so yeah, you'll meet here, and then you'll kind of go off to your various activities spread throughout the camp. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so if you're a day camp staff member, this is where your day will begin, at the day camp pavilion. So this is where the kids get dropped off in the morning, and if you're a group leader for that day, that means you'll get your group of kids and then you'll take them to the various activities that they'll be doing that day. So you might go to the climbing wall and the waterfront and creative arts. You'll just be with them all day, including meal times. If you're a program staff member that day, you're going to be at those activities. So you'll be at one activity all day. So you might be at the waterfront, and then kids will just rotate through and you'll run those activities. At the end of the day, if you're a group leader, you'll bring your kids back to the flagpole here, and then they'll get picked up by their parents. So it's usually from between 7:30 and 9 you'll start, and you'll end between 4:30 and 6 o'clock. Okay, so those are our program areas here at Camp Hazen. If you'd like a more in-depth tour of the camp, there's another video I've made. Just click on this annotation here, it'll take you straight to it. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your summer here at camp.